Good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Chita Craft. Here's an update. The line of thunderstorms really starting to move west to east, and now it's starting to get a little bit closer into areas like Katy, Cypress, Jersey Village. So now we're talking portions of western Harris County, also getting into Montgomery County. Now, I have this looping over the last hour, so at least you can kind of see the movement. It's slowing down. These storms were moving pretty quickly when they were just west of Columbus, but now the intensity has started to gain strength with these storms. But again, the overall motion is slowing down. We haven't had a warning as of yet. We still only have that tornado watch in effect through 7 o'clock this evening. But let me zoom in where we're seeing some of the strongest thunderstorms right now. 290 is a mess. This is blinding rain from Hockley into Cypress. Look how concentrated the lightning is as well. Again, this would be an area that hail, damaging wind, even an isolated spin up is very possible. So I'm watching very carefully. Again, areas right along 290 from Cypress into Tomball. Most of this energy will be heading probably just south of Magnolia. Then from Montgomery to Willis to New Waverly, take a look, 45 northbound. I mean, from Huntsville through Conroe right now, you are getting slammed. This is heavy rain moving across the area. And this is really the beginning. You know, we're going to see this linger through about 4 or 5 o'clock. So don't be surprised if you catch a little bit of a break and then you start to see some showers and maybe a thunderstorm redevelop. Taking you back into Wharton County, here's El Campo to Wharton, right along into Richmond and Needville. These areas right now are getting hit the hardest, but see, this energy is continuing to push northward. So we're going to see this continue to impact areas like Fort Bend County and southwest Harris County. Again, the big picture here, there is a special weather statement. Sometimes this can be a precursor to either a severe thunderstorm warning or potentially even a tornado warning. This would be the area though, right over Cypress, where notice hail size about 1/4 of an inch in diameter, but that's enough that you'll notice the change, the transition from rain to some hail, but it's not quite as big as I know some of those images that you guys were picking up on Christmas Eve afternoon at that inch size diameter there of hail. That's a pretty big difference there. So special weather statement in place there. 290 is looking a mess. I-10 west of Katy, and that's moving right over Katy, and that should be pushing closer into areas like Jersey Village over the next 30 minutes or so. Montgomery County starting to get slammed. It's really picking up with the intensity. Most of Harris County, not that bad. I would still give that about a 30 minutes to a 45-minute window, and then I think you're going to notice some of those rainfall rates picking up. Tornado watch still in effect until 7 p.m. this evening. The National Weather Service issued this. Hail, gusty winds, and that tornado threat. The overall severe weather threat has increased from yesterday, and this is why I want you to keep your guard up. Have a way to get alerts sent to your phone. Make sure you have our KJU11 app and the notifications turned on, so that way if we do pick up any warnings, we can push those right over to you. Notice we're under a threat level of 3 for most of Harris County and then areas northeast. So a quick 1 to 3 inches of rain is possible. You know, even sometimes 1 to 2 inches of rain, but in that 30-minute to an hour period can quickly create a high water spot. So if you don't have to get out in this mess, don't. The tornado threat also increased, you know, as you probably expected with that tornado watch in effect. 3:30 this afternoon, still tracking those storms draped across the area. So think we have another hour and a half where there's not much movement with these storms. I think by 4:30, we do get slight movement that's starting to move south and to the east, but still. Now, this is the warm front that's giving us all this warm, humid air. We have a cold front behind it. Once our cold front finally gets here and pushes the line of thunderstorms out of here, we'll then slowly start to see these thunderstorms die down. And then by 8 o'clock this evening, it is out of here. Notice 10 o'clock tonight, you're under partly cloudy skies. We keep it really nice for your Friday, so that's good news for a lot of you. But it is today. I want you to keep your guard up for the potential of severe weather. Now through 8 o'clock, we're under a weather impact alert. We issued this yesterday ahead of these really strong thunderstorms. Wind, hail, and tornadoes all on the table through the afternoon. Today is not the day to not have a quick way to safely get inside. Remember, if you get an active tornado warning, go into the most interior room of your home, and that way you can limit the potential of any debris potentially hurting you or your family. And any warnings in place, do not go outside. Stay indoors. That's how so many people during an active tornado warning with trees, flying debris, you can really get hurt. So again, do not go outside. If you get that active tornado warning, you go into the most interior portion room of your home. You dry things out Friday, skip fast forward Saturday. If you have anything big planned, Saturday is not a washout, and I'm not expecting severe weather. And then check out your New Year's Eve and New Year's. Wow, we have a nice forecast, and we actually cool down. We're not finished with the cold air yet. And because this is a stream, I'm going to do pretty quickly. I'm just going to go back to our radar. I'll give you one last look. I'll make sure we're not dealing with any new active warnings, so you can see the latest information. It's 2:04. So let me see if this will quickly get up. It's taking its time. There's just a lot of data being pulled into the radar site. But it's really been a lot of lightning. We've had some very gusty winds. We have had some hail reported. It hasn't been quite as big as what we did see again on Christmas Eve, but still don't let your guard down. These thunderstorms, they kind of sit where they are for just a little bit. And that's why, notice all the lightning. Now, this is a special weather statement in Montgomery County and portions there of southern Walker County. And then we have from Waller County into portions of northwest Harris County. These are areas that are really, really populated, and it is pouring, so high water spots are quick. Remember, a lot of concrete, just that water doesn't really have anywhere to be soaked in. So heads up, high water spots could be a threat. And then all of this lightning, it just shows you the intensity of these thunderstorms are building, and you'll start to see some of those cumulonimbus clouds really start to stack in the atmosphere. That's also an indication that we could have some rotation within those thunderstorms. So of course, if that happens, we will break into TV, and we will keep you posted, of course, at KHU.com as well. Stay safe.